Get out of bed, you sleepyhead. It's time to rise and shine.
Good morning and welcome to Roam Around the World, News Channel 22 at 7. I'm Thaddeus Tortoni, along with Mariana Mitchell. Today is Tuesday, March 16th, 44 BC.
Coming up, breaking news about Julius Caesar's death. Also, the water aqueduct problem in Rome, and an entertainment special.
We'll be right back after this message.
Tickets are on sale now.
The ever-so-popular Augustan Circus is coming to the Coliseum.
Friday, March 19th and Saturday, March 20th. Come see the juggling clowns, the acrobats, and dancing divas.
Hurry in today and buy your tickets for the lowest price around.
Welcome back to Roam Around the World. We have just received breaking news that Julius Caesar's death yesterday. It appeared that he was intentionally murdered by his close friend Marcus Brutus and Cassius Cassius, along with others at the Capitol. Caesar was stabbed continuously, ending up dead with 23 wounds. The murderers believed that if Caesar had gained more power, he would have become arrogant and would turn against the Roman people. They said that killing him was the only way to keep that from happening.
At Caesar's funeral, Brutus gave a speech that turned the Romans against Caesar and convinced them that killing Caesar was the right thing to do. Following Brutus, Mark Antony gave a touching speech that told the Romans what Caesar was truly like. Antony read Caesar's will, leaving money to every man in his garden for everyone to enjoy. There was a mad riot of the Roman people following the funeral that led to the innocent death of Senna the poet.
We will now have a live interview with Caesar's wife, Calpurnia.
Thanks, Thaddeus. Calpurnia, I know this is a very difficult time for you, and it's a hard topic to discuss. But do you have any idea that this was going to happen?
I woke up that night from a horrible dream. My husband's statue had blood spurting out of it like a fountain. Smiling Romans came and bathed their hands in the blood. I'm not a person who pays much attention to omens, but this truly scared me.
What were some of these frightening omens?
Well, there were lions giving birth in the streets, the dead rising, blood drizzling on the Capitol, and ghosts shrieking. I told my servant to go to the augur and make a sacrifice. Then he was to get the opinion of whether my husband should go to the Capitol or not. My servant came back and reported that they could not find a heart within the sacrificed beast, and advised my husband to stay home. He wouldn't listen to me. I tried to make him stay. I really tried.
Would you like a tissue? Thank you for joining us today, Calpurnia. We will continue to keep you in our prayers and best wishes. Back to you, Thaddeus.
Thanks, Mariana. On a happier note, public baths have become extremely popular across the nation. They are a place for exercise and social gatherings, especially among Romans. Many of these public baths include libraries, saunas, gyms, hair salons, and shops. People come to meet, gossip, and some even do business there. People go from hot to cold pools, and then after bathing, they go for a relaxing massage for the rest before heading home. Children are not allowed to use the baths, and there is a small fee to use them. Also, please be aware that often there are certain bathing times for men and certain times for women. Now, Jan Alana will tell us about a young child, Brutus.
All of you out there who are without hope and are looking for a miracle, this story is for you. This is a true story that proves miracles do happen when you believe.
An 8-year-old boy by the name of Brodus Ventok witnessed a once-in-a-lifetime event. Brodus was diagnosed with leukemia at the age of 5.
2 weeks ago, his conditions worsened, and he was rushed to the doctor. Unfortunately, the doctor only gave him 10 days to live. When his parents heard this, they decided to give Brodus some money to spend any way he wanted. Being the imaginative boy he is, he took his money and threw it into the Trevi fountain. Like everybody else who throws money into this fountain, he made a wish and hoped it would come true. His wish was to meet the famous chariot racer Marcus Thaddeus. Well, yesterday, Brodus went to the Circus Maximus to watch his hero. While on a bathroom break, he amazingly mistaked Marcus's dressing room as the outhouse. Marcus invited him in for some milk and cookies, where Brodus told him his sad life story. Marcus let this boy spend the day with him. He even got to ride Marcus Thaddeus's chariot. Woohoo!
Yeah!
Woo! Yeah! Now this is a tale with a happy ending that should go in the storybooks. Back to you, Thaddeus and Mariana.
Now we'll go to Lilia Lennox for what's happening in your neighborhood.
Hello, and good morning to all of you. There was a problem with the local water aqueduct system. The water was contaminated when crews were digging wells to extend the system. This is a serious public health concern, and we urge you to take caution. Experts are working around the clock to fix the system and make it safe as soon as possible. You are advised to use store-bought water for the time being to ensure you and your family's safety. There has also been a robbery at the Roman State Bank. The robbers stole a large sum of money, but we have no more information at the time. Further investigation is being done by the Roman police force.
You stupid customer, never come back! Register! This is a stick-up! Give me all your money. Hurry!
Now it is time for our Where in the World is Cornelia Augustus and her new mystery location.
Where in the world is Cornelia Augustus?
These are today's clues. It is the last remaining and oldest of the 7 wonders of the world. It stands 146 meters high, which is about 50 stories. It was built as a tomb for King Khufu.
Good morning. I am Cornelia Augustus, and as you may have guessed, I am here in Giza, Egypt, home of the Great Pyramid. Behind me are the 3 Giza pyramids, the Menkaure Pyramid, the Sefron, and the well-known Great Pyramid. The Great Pyramid was built over a 20-year span and consists of about 3 million blocks weighing 2 tons each. This pyramid was originally built as a tomb for the Egyptian king Khufu, but was soon raided by tomb robbers. It is unclear how this pyramid was originally built, but is believed to have been built by a sloping embankment where laborers pushed and pulled these huge blocks of stone with ropes or rollers. Thank you for tuning in today on Where in the World is Cornelia Augustus. Join me tomorrow for another mystery location. Back to you.
We will now go to Surosaurus with the weather.
As you can see, it is a little wet out here today. For our highs, it will be 46 degrees, and for the lows, it will be 38 degrees. It has been snowing practically all day. They will continue to last a few more hours. Now for your 7-day forecast. The rest of the week is partly cloudy, almost every day with scattered showers tomorrow. Our weather question for today is, in general, the probability of flooding decreases when there is an increase in the amount of what? A. Precipitation. B. Infiltration. C. Runoff. Or D. Snowmelt. The correct answer is B. Infiltration. The other choices have to do with an increase in water amount. Infiltration has to do with water being placed into the ground and not the surface. Tune in tomorrow for more weather updates. This is X. Back to you, Layla.
Thanks, Sura. We'll be right back with Roam Around the World after this message.
Don't feel like cooking tonight? Then bring your friends and family to Razonius Restaurant.
Try our pork and country vegetable special, served with a zesty salad.
A fine glass of wine, and our one-of-a-kind honey cake dessert.
Come on in today. Razonius Restaurant, located at 1567 Octagon Avenue, open from 6 to 9 daily.
Today, the Warriors and the Trojans were battling out for the Roman Cup in the National Soccer Championships. The Warriors came out on top, and the game MVP was Balbus Basia. He scored 3 of the 5 goals for his team. The Trojans' deficit was a mere 2 goals, knocking them out of the running for the Roman Cup. In the boxing matchup, the great Festus knocked out Galba in the first round. Tomorrow we'll have second round results. Our athlete of the week is Vespio Vassis. He is quite skilled in archery, and to test his skills, I challenged him to a shoot-off. The challenge was to see who could shoot their arrow closest to the target. The winner will receive a free new toga at Togas R Us. And the loser must stand with an apple on their head for the challenger to shoot off.
Vespio Vassis won this brand new fashionable toga, only available at Togas R Us.
Well, as you saw, I ended up losing and came way too close to death. Well, that's enough fun for one day. Back to you, Thaddeus. Thanks, Felix. We'll now go to Julie Justice for our entertainment special.
What's better than free entertainment? That's right, nothing. Not only is entertainment free, but the events take place during the day and night. There are many entertainment centers, but two of the most well-known are the Colosseum and the Circus Maximus. The Colosseum Amphitheater can seat 45,000 people and was built by the Flavians. The Circus Maximus can seat 250,000 people and is mostly used for chariot racing. At the campus, track and field events take place. Some of these events include foot races, jumping, archery, wrestling, and boxing. Sometimes the Colosseum is filled with water for naval battles. At the Colosseum, there are also bloody combats between gladiators and battles between men and wild animals. These fights always result in death. Gladiators are trained in special schools on how to fight. When becoming a gladiator, they take an oath that forces them to act as slaves and endure branding, chains, flogging, or death by sword. Gladiators are paid to fight, and they can earn their freedom if they survive 3 to 5 years of combat. Even though one gladiator fights about 2 to 3 times a year, very few make it to freedom. Gladiators get the choice of their own armor. Here with us today is Brandonius Bruskowski, the lovely model, displaying the newest and best gladiator armor. This armor was given to us by Armor for All. Wow. As you can see, this style consists of a protective shield that stands strong against all forces. It is 100% iron with a galvanized coating so it won't rust. The headgear protects the gladiator from blasts to the head and face. It also has air holes so you can breathe. The weapons that come with this set of armor are the spear and the sword. The spear is very sturdy and sails through the air at top speed. There is also poison inserted to the tip of the spear so that if you even nick your opponents, they will die. It also has a removable head so that you can change a dull blade. The sword is the sharpest sword there is, and it also comes with a sharpening tool. There are also lots of other kinds of entertainment in Rome, so get out there and enjoy the many, many sights to see. Back to you, Mariana. In honor of Julius Caesar, we held a drawing contest and have narrowed it down to 3 fantastic drawings of Caesar. This lovely drawing was sent to us by Walter Swangu, age 5. This evil Caesar was drawn by Campu Krizitz, age 7. And our final drawing was submitted to us by Ardonis Slonis, age 8. Our winner is Ardonis Slonis. Congratulations! You will be receiving a free gift certificate to Asonius Restaurant. Thank you to all those who participated.
Tomorrow on Rome Around the World, where are the conspirators now? Also Also, a live interview with Galen, the doctor of medicine, and a quiz to tell what type of literature is right for you.
Well, folks, that's all we have for you today. Join us tomorrow on News Channel 22 at 7. Thanks for watching.
The Menkaure, the Sephron, and the well-known Great Pyramid, along with little camel people. That sounds so dumb. Behind me are the 3 Giza pyramids, along with some camels and people riding them.
Welcome back to Roam Around the World. Now Yana Lana will tell us about a young... Now, Yana Lana will tell us a young story about...
I'm like behind the camera a little bit. So what?
Thank...
Hello, and good morning to all of you. There is a problem with the local water aqueduct system. The water was I can't do it!
Oh, we're on. All of you out. The sword is the sharpest there is and comes with a very nice sharpening tool.